Coming up, our PTO put on a successful festival a couple days ago. I will let you know how you can be more involved with them.
Basketball is in full swing. I'll let you know about some upcoming games and last week's results.
Our band and choir will join for a concert to celebrate the holiday season later this month.
It's time to catch them all Titans. I'll let you know about our new Pokemon Club.
All of this and so much more. It's time for Titans Today.
Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Titans Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is Monday, December 4th, 2023. Now let's go to the newsroom with your hosts, Aaliyah and Genesis.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Aaliyah, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. I am back, and I know y'all miss me. With that being said, let's turn to the news. We have a special note from the office, and that is a reminder to all students that despite the cold, there should be no blankets or coats in the classroom. Make sure to dress appropriately. A large thank you goes out to our PTO for a successful holiday festival this past Saturday. Don't forget that there will be a PTO meeting next Monday in the NMS Media Center. This is open to all parents and teachers. And on next Thursday, we will be having our Big Idea Food Pantry giveaway in the NMS cafeteria after school. This is a chance to pick up free food. Take advantage of this. Finally, do not miss the most wonderful time of the year. This is our annual band and choir concert happening on December 19th at Central High School, and right here on Titan TV starting at 7 p.m. Do not miss this, as it will even feature a song with Titations and Blue Band combined at the end. And those are our top stories for today. Let's go to Emery and Jalen to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Aaliyah. Looking at today's weather, look for conditions to be rainy with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include clouds with the highs in the 40s and the lows in the 30s. Then looking at the weekends, Saturday will be cloudy, the high of 48 and the low of 32 degrees. Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 32 degrees. That's all for the weather here at Titan TV Land and beyond. Now here's Jalen with what happened on this day in history.
On this day in 1933, Jack Kirkland's play Tobacco Road premieres in New York City and became the longest running play of its time. Also on this day in 1927, Duke Ellington opens at the Cotton Club in Harlem. And in the sporting world, in 1973, NFL Commissioner Pete Rozelle marries Carrie Cook. And finally, today is National Cookie Day. Rest in peace, Harambe. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now back to you, Aaliyah.
Thank you, Jalen. Now let's see what our Titans have been doing in the Titan world of sports. Take it away, Papal Curtis.
Good afternoon, Titans. Let's get right into some results from last week. On Tuesday, our 7th, 8th grade boys took on the Yorktown Tigers on their court. The 7th grade Titans were sadly defeated with a score of 17-63, but the 8th grade Titans were victorious with a score of 46-21. Way to go, Titans. Also on Tuesday was a Lady Titan basketball game versus the Delta Eagles. The Delta Eagles came out with the victory in both the 7th grade game and a score of 4-34, and the 8th grade game with a score of 19-37. Better luck next time, Lady Titans. Now let's move on to what is coming up this week. Starting today, we have our girls 7th to 8th grade basketball teams against McCullough Junior High School here at Northside starting at 5:30 p.m. Looking to tomorrow, our 7th to 8th grade boys will face those Delta Eagles right here in Titan territory with basketball games starting at 5 p.m. Then on Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m., our girls 7th to 8th grade team will be in action against Anderson Highland Middle School here at Northside. Make sure to check out our athletics on all the socials for live updates. Also, do not forget about our 0-hour strength training program. This takes place immediately after school on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Be dressed and ready to go at 4:15 p.m. in the Northside Gymnasium. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Lyons or Ms. Gudger. It's great to be in the winter sports season. I'm looking forward to this week's game. Until then, I'm Curtis, sending it back to the news desk with Genesis.
Thank you, Papa. It is time now to say happy birthday to some Titans, and make sure to wish them a happy birthday and test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Vaughn and Tate.
Thanks, Curtis. We're excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Olivia C., Elena J., Darian K., Layla W., Troy M., Aaron E., Shamar A., Brianna J., Mason B., Zoe W., and Kiak A. Those are all of our birthdays. Let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Tate.
Last week's answer for what is the most common Thanksgiving food was roast turkey. Miss Turner's class was the only class to submit the full correct answer. This ties Delman first with Miss Stanton's class with 11 points. Now for 1 point, here is this week's question. What color is Mr. D's Stanley Cup? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Let's go once more to Studio 306 with our news anchors to hear about all the clubs going on this week.
Thank you, Tate and Vaughn. Do you want to be more socially active and have fun at the same time? Are you ever just bored at home just sitting there? So to help with this, here is our club news for this week. If you are interested in Pokemon, there will be a Pokemon Club on Monday from 4 to 5, and this is held in Mrs. Minerding's room. If you're interested in arts or just crafting things in general, you would like Craft Club. That is every Monday and is held in room 213 and is from 4 to 5 p.m. It is a place to bring all your good ideas and share them. Do you like singing or playing jazz? Well, if you do, the Northern Lights Club will be back tomorrow and on every Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. It will be held in Mr. D's room, and make sure to enter through door 8. The Titan Jazz Club on every Wednesdays from 8 to 8:45 a.m., which is held in the band room, and you do not have to be in band to join, but you have to have played an instrument for at least a year and must enter through door 8. FCA Club is every Friday open to any and everyone, and is held in Mr. Osborne's room, room 114 at 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. Make sure to enter through door 4 on the north side of the building. That's all of the club news we have to report on today. Don't forget about Mr. Williams' challenge to interact in at least 3 sports or clubs. It'll be great for you to give a try. Thank you for all of your tuning in and watching this broadcast, listening and learning about all of our Titan news. The news we bring to you is fun for me to learn about and spread it. Until next time, I'm Genesis.
I'm Curtis.
And I'm Aaliyah.
And this has been your Titans Today. We will see you next week, but until then, stay classy, Titans.
This has been a
Is that a raccoon?
production.